probably right now, they're all over, they're probably in Westbury somewhere. Still people that are trying to find this place.
But we are going to get started. I want to welcome everybody. If this is your first time to Bryant Library, we hope you come and see us again. We have a newsletter out that has all our programs and events and our services. If you are a longtime Bryant Library member, then welcome this evening too. And I know you're going to enjoy tonight's program. It gives me great pleasure. I'm actually going to introduce his agent and the person behind this great show, his wife, Kathy. Please join me in welcoming Kathy.
Steve wrote this for me. Tonight you're in for a special treat. Steve Sussman has been mystifying his audiences around the world for almost 50 years. And tonight he is here. Tonight he has the honor of performing for his neighbors and friends at his hometown in Roslyn. Come on in. I'm often asked what it's like to be married to a mystery performer. My answer is that while it can be challenging, it's always fun. And you're about to see and experience this fun. Please welcome Steve Sussman.
Thank you very much, wife. Before we begin, this is a very unique kind of show for me because normally I perform for people I don't even know, but in this case I know so many of you. Just by a show of hands, how many here do not know me, have never met me before? Raise your hands. Oh, we have some of them. Good, good. You're the guys I'm going to pick on. Okay, how many of you have met me before? Raise your hands. You guys have no excuse. I'm going to pick on you also. Okay, first of all, I want to say it's an honor and a privilege to perform here tonight from my hometown in the Bryant Library in Roslyn, Long Island. Have a round of applause for Roslyn. I know that Victor Caputo, our program director, has been working tirelessly and spared no expense in bringing you only the finest entertainment tonight. And then the library budget fell through, so they got me instead. You should have passed it. You would have had Copperfield, Kreskin. But don't worry, you're in good hands. I just found out from my lovely wife, Kathy, over there, that I am now considered to be a world-class performer. And I want you to know, I owe this honor all to you. Because I will not do anything on the rest of the world until I try it out on you first. So let us begin with a very difficult demonstration. I need to borrow a $100 bill. I would use my own, but I know how this turns out. Who has a $100 bill that we can borrow? Preferably someone I don't know. I know Amy's big with the $100 bills. That's my sister. Who has a $100 bill? I promise you, I'm not. Anybody that knows me, they'll tell you that I usually do give it back. Who has $100? Ah, we have a donor. I mean a loaner. You ever notice how the rich people always sit up front?
It's someone you don't know.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I know it doesn't make a difference. This one effect. Would you please memorize the last 3 digits of the serial number so you can identify the bill if you get it back? I mean, when you get the bill back later. Good enough. Now, this is something you can do for a friend, or you can do it for a stranger. But if you do it for a stranger, you want to have at least 2 friends with you. First, you want to fold the bill in half. You took a picture of that? Then you want to fold it in half again. My photographer. Then in half again. Lenny, what is that? When you fold it 3 times in half, what would that be? Quarters, I think. Eighths comes the next time. Eighths into a tight bundle. Then you want to get yourself a flashlight or a lighter. Take the lighter out of your pocket, and you want to look for red filaments. I'm going to show you how to tell the bill is counterfeit. By the way, I'm the only performer in my price range that would even attempt this demonstration. Then, we're about to test your sense of humor. Here we go. Ah! Do you know what it means when a bill burns like that? That means that was a real bill and you could have spent that one. It also means I may not get out of here alive. Okay, who else has a $100 bill I could borrow? I'm only kidding. Actually, I always do this early in my performance because I know from experience that people are always leaving in the middle of my act. And this gives me confidence that at least one person will stay. But don't worry, Ben, I've got something here which will totally make you forget about your $50 bill. You guys are slow tonight. It's a piece of paper. You recognize this, Ben? I take the paper, I very slowly roll it up. We're not going to do what you think we're going to do. I picked this up in college, but I never inhaled. All right. Ben, if you'll take this out in the parking lot, light it up, you won't even care about your $10 bill. I'm just joking around, you know that. You're in good hands. I'm a professional. All we do is, once again, we get our piece of paper with my lighter. Oh, I lost it. There it is. Check the action out of this one. Watch this. And there's the bill. Oh. Give Ben a big round of applause, please. It's a big score.
Where's the other 99?
What's the matter? It's the wrong serial number? Let me see that. Oh.
I need 99 more.
I guess I'm not as good as the other guys. But you did get a good education, did you? And these days, education is not cheap, as Ben just found out. If it's okay with you, Ben, I would like to borrow this bill to further your education. Would that be okay? Did he actually say yes? I'm going to show you how to increase your money. First, you increase it this way. Then you increase it this way. Then you increase it just like that. Then you say those magic words. Springtime, play ball, happy birthday, Robin. See, I got it in there, Robin. All right. And sure enough, once again, if you're lucky and a nice guy, there it is again. $100 bill! Thank you, thank you.
Numbers are right.
Okay. I read somewhere that this... What we're about to do will take all the imagination and concentration that we can get. I'm going to hand out some silverware, which I borrowed from a local restaurant. I hope there's no restaurant owners over here, is there? Because I can get in big trouble. Okay. Would you please examine this? Hello, how are you? Would you examine that? And you can show it to her also, okay? Okay. Okay. And let's see, would you please, Rhonda? And again, we haven't prepared any, no one's prepared. Karen, would you like to prepare, check it out? All right? Okay, does anyone have a quarter that we can borrow while they're doing that? A quarter? Gary has a quarter? He's been holding that all day. It's okay, Gary. He's been holding that. Okay, so we're going to let Gary. Okay, just hold on to it up here if you could.
Does it have to be a quarter or could it be something?
It could be, but it's easier because it's more visual. Unless you have a half dollar?
It's bigger.
What? It's a quarter?
It's a half dollar.
I'd rather use it. If you have a quarter, use it.
It's bigger.
Yes, it's Susan B. Anthony, isn't it? Do you have a regulation quarter? No. Anybody have a quarter? Just hold on to it. Hold on, I don't want to touch it. Okay, we'll
Okay, no worries, no worries.
Next time we'll do that. Right now I'm not here. Okay. Now I have done this demonstration all over the world. And I offer $10,000 to anyone that can show any preparation whatsoever to the silverware. And so far no one has ever collected yet. Of course I'm a fast runner. But, okay, check it out. Make sure it's solid stainless steel silverware. How are we doing, all right? Solid? May I have that, please? That's a fork? Yep. You know your forks, right? Yep. One fork. Two forks. First thing is I want you to, both forks are perfectly nested together. They've been stamped and they're both exactly together. Everybody see that? Okay. Let's see. Would you please take these forks? Hand me one. The other one you will hold as a reference fork. Okay? Just simple. Anyone you want. Good, that's a good one. All right. Watch close. I want everyone to see this. Watch the tine of the fork. That's called the tine bend. Can you see that over there? I'm going to show it like this. Everyone see that? There you go. Okay, you like that? You like that? Okay, take this one. And just kind of rub it like this. Like this. Just go like this. Oh my God. I think you could probably still eat with that one. This is why no one ever invites me out for dinner anymore. Take a look at it. No luck? Tell you what. Come on up here, if you will. Stand right here, if you will. Okay. It is actually physically possible to bend silverware by hand. It's possible. But this is impossible. I want you to be the eyes and the ears of the audience. You're going to describe exactly what you see. Watch closely. Not yet. Ready? Go. See anything?
Mind bending.
Spinning. Okay. Look at the bottom. You see a knot forming over there?
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Everybody, I want to go. Let's go closer to the audience so they can see it. Is that what's called twisting? 180 degrees. I've had the strongest weightlifters and football players try to twist it, untwist this. No one has ever succeeded yet. Do you play football?
No.
You think you can untwist that? Not without some sort of a machine or a vise or a hammer?
No.
Give her a round of applause. Who's got those spoons? Where's the spoons? Okay. Solid?
Yeah.
Okay, don't tell me later that it wasn't solid. I didn't give you a chance. 1 spoon, 2. Again, I'm going to show it to everybody here. Perfectly nested together. Can you see that? Anybody here with eyesight, with real eyesight, that they can actually see something? There you go. Gail, take both, if you will, and hand me one. The other one you'll keep as a reference spoon. Oh, you give me the tricky one. Okay, watch closely. A spoon, a hand. The spoon goes on my hand. I want everyone to see this. Here we go. That is my Anthony Weiner impersonation. Would you please take the spoon, thank you. Would you please take the spoon off my hand, turn it around, and nest it underneath the spoon in your hand? Sometimes they can't appreciate the bend itself. Show it to the audience. How much did we bend it? That's a good 5 inches. I taught my wife how to measure with this. Okay, fair enough? Okay.
It was a great show, and he'll be back in the fall, I promise. So really a great show.
Thanks.